Hello, everybody. Happy TBU Thursday. Welcome to another episode of The Black Umbrella. I'm excited to be here today. Okay, we are your hosts. I am Cheryl Lynn.
I am Dionne Warwick.
And I am Joni Mitchell.
Because, child, y'all was everybody but yourselves this week.
Honestly.
But yes, we are your hosts. I'm Frenchie.
I'm Nika.
And I'm Wes, y'all. How y'all doing?
I am.
Hey, Sasha Fierce.
Okay.
Sometimes you just have to be that.
Sometimes you just gotta be.
You don't have to be good, great, dandy.
Yeah.
You just have to be.
All this rain, it just, ugh.
Yeah. How about you, Nika? How you feeling?
I'm doing all right.
Oh.
Trucking along.
Trucking
along. Well, shall we truck into the word of the day?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And yes, she is a bitch. BICTH. And in that order.
The word of the day is business. Business, a usually commercial or mercantile activity engaged in as a means of livelihood. So, my question for you today is, okay, so imagine you're a multimillionaire and you want to buy a business that will work for you, meaning it's like a set it and forget it. Like maybe you go to board meetings every now and then, but you don't really got to do too much involvement, right?
Mm-hmm.
What type of business do you buy?
I'm buying anything in the beauty industry. So that has to deal with, I'll either get a hair salon, I'll either get a barbershop, I'll either get a nail salon, but I probably will be more so, I would probably get like a hair salon or a barbershop. Then fill it up, hire barbers, make it work for me, and it'll pay for itself. Needless to say. And it's a business that is never going to go cold. I mean, once you're in a community for so long and there are people from that community working in that space, that's the best way to like build a business, right?
Yeah.
Knowing that you have like a community that you put your barbershop into that may just need a dope barbershop for people who can cut everybody's hair. Yeah. And then hire people from the community. Like, oh yeah, I live in this area. I can just ask my friends to come here now for my cuts. Things in that nature. I think the hardest process would just be finding people to hire and finding trusty barbers and
I feel like that would
hairstylists.
be easier than a braider.
Ooh,
you know what? I should just hire one good ass braider. Like we have one braider in this shop. All they do is braid.
Okay.
And baby, they don't play.
100% guarantee will never hit you up 15 minutes before saying, hey boo.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not working in it, obviously. I just own it.
Right.
But it would give me the freedom to, number one, I'm not working in it, but having hire someone to manage the space in place. But then also doing things around like camaraderie in business, right? So that things aren't so singular, especially in places where it can feel singular. So for instance, a barbershop or a salon can feel very isolating sometimes. Just if like you're just talking to you, dealing with your own clients. Obviously, like there's the rigmarole of the day and like what people are going through, but still it's a singular profession. So sometimes it's like, I do hair next to them and I talk to them sometimes, but we're busy. We're trying to get through these heads in one day, so I rarely get a chance to really connect. So I would make it a point to make sure that everybody in my space and in my shop are connected in any kind of way and do like outings for them, get them stuff. I only go, listen, I'm going by the one, the only, okay, Percy runs his shop like they go to Disneyland together. They go like they take field like Percy takes care of his.
That's beautiful.
People, and that's how I would envision taking care of people if I had a shop of my own. But I don't put me next to your head because you don't want me with a clipper or nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Just the funds.
Just the funds. If you want the money, baby, come get it.
Okay. Yeah. I would choose frozen food. I would get into frozen food industry. I think that would be really smart because
that's good.
Okay. Exactly.
Frozen by Frenchie.
Exactly.
Frenchie froze.
She froze. Okay. Yeah. Because, you know, the way they got us working, child, eventually they're going to have us putting in freaking 80 hours a week. Okay.
Honestly.
Let them have it. But so we don't have that much time. And so I think that frozen foods are like a special category that people probably don't think about in that way, of like just the convenience of it and like the variety of it all. So I think that would be like a good one to get into.
Okay.
That's nice. I would do syringes. Just syringes.
Okay. Like just
manufacturing
syringes?
manufacturing syringes, because they're always going to be needed. They're needed for multiple things in beauty and just the medical in general. So
Black
I would
market.
do syringes. Yeah.
The street.
The street.
Always looking for a clean.
I get
Okay, y'all.
You know they have those centers.
You gotta stop.
You could go there.
Yeah, they do have those centers, but yeah, I would do syringes just because it's one thing, it's simple, and it can be used. It can be used.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lip fillers and all that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, that's a good one.
When you get vaccines, people are always gonna want to get vaccines.
You're right. You're gonna be dealing with them heavy hitters in the medical community, though.
Yeah, because they're gonna be
Them
like
heavy hitters who are like, we always supply the syringes to this hospital, this. Now, who is this coming in? Oh, they gonna get you.
and
They
now
gonna get on that ass.
and now here I am. Now you got to use me. You want to draw blood? I got that. Got those syringes for you.
I can give you the same price, but better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're going to get this many syringes. You're going to get this.
And I would
Leave
play
them
it
behind.
I would play into the elite and like, because you know they like shiny things. I'd be like, I got gold syringes and rose gold. People are weird.
No, but I
and
can
they
totally
would play
see
into
that.
it.
I can totally see that.
Yeah, they
Them
would play
being
into it.
Oh, well, a precious metal syringe, first of all. Whoa, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because you can't reuse it. So
Right, exactly. It's unique to me and my arm or something like that. I don't
imagine paying for like fillers and like, oh, I only get like the gold
know. Yeah,
syringes that touch my lips, which costs, of course, extra.
exactly. But that's what people like. They like that.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
That would be wow. Yeah. Are you ready to get
You
into-
couldn't get me to pay for a gold syringe and I can't keep that shit. I'm sorry. If I'm getting a filler or getting a Botox, if you using a
Well,
gold
for an
syringe,
extra price, maybe you can.
I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. Taking it. Give it to me. Once you finish, give it to me. Because you can't reuse it. But it's gold. Give it to me. I melt it down, make my own little jewelry out of my syringes.
Okay.
Probably gonna. It's gonna be a little tiny little pebble.
Okay. Hey,
That's
listen.
fine.
Whenever you go for your extra Botox and your filler, and if you're doing if you're doing it on a regular,
Yeah.
and you're collecting your syringes, I think it makes sense to keep them. But if it's like a one-time thing, then of course you can take it. It's okay.
Yeah. Whatever.
Are you ready to get into For the Birds?
Yes.
FTB.
Yes. They in that nest tweeting.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Honey, my birds are out. They're everywhere but the nest at this point.
Yeah, they are. They're gone fishing. Okay, this weather. Oh, I was so mad I couldn't be at home. I was
Same.
so mad when I woke up and it was Monday. Like I wanted to beat people up.
Ooh.
I was supposed to not be home. Like I had a whole holiday party and I had a whole meeting at work today. Honey, first of all, my boss texted me last night at 11 something and was like, hey, just so you know, the meeting is canceled. I said, okay, but it's the party canceled. Because through wind and rain, when there's food present,
I'll be there.
I'll be there even if it's for 1 second. But then the party was canceled. And I said, all right, well, great.
Well,
Don't got to come.
Yeah.
boom. But yeah, let's get into For the Birds. Okay, it's the part of the show where we look to Twitter, we see what's going down, what's popping, and we talk about it. Okay, so the first thing I have is birthday blockings. Okay, yes, birthday blessings, but sometimes
Gotta get a birthday block in.
you might get blocked. Sometimes you might get blocked. All right, so there's a video floating around of this woman talking about how she just had her 30th birthday, and 30, that's a milestone. That's a milestone
Absolutely.
birthday. And of course, she was, expecting birthday messages from friends and family and things like that. But she just said something was just different when she woke up on her 30th birthday. This time when she woke up, she was like, I think I actually care about who tells me happy birthday and stuff this year. And I'm just going to wait and see, like, do those close to me and my loved ones, do they really reach out and, celebrate me on my day? And yeah, come to find out, a few people who she thought she was really close with, who she considers, close friends, someone that she loves very much, did not hit her up and tell her happy birthday. So then she was like, all right, I'll give it till tomorrow. Maybe I'll get like a happy belated birthday text rolling in and stuff like that, and I'll accept that. That's cool. But then that didn't come. And so then she decided, like, you know what? I'm not going to just let people slide on this no more, because I let it slide. Like, oh, it's okay if you didn't tell me happy birthday. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's fine. But she was like, but this is a very important birthday. Like, it's a milestone one. And the people closest to me didn't reach out to celebrate me on this day. Like, and that just really bothered her. And so she said she blocked them. If they didn't hit her up, then she blocked their asses. And she wanted to know, like, was she overreacting? Did she do too much? She said she was going to keep them blocked either way, but she just wanted to know what the people thought. So what do y'all think?
I mean, she made her decision. So, I mean, if it didn't matter anyway, she doesn't really want to know anybody else's opinion, and she already made her decision. So
your life is not mine, honey.
Yeah.
If you wanna block your friends, block them.
If that's how you feel, then
yeah.
I
can't
don't
stop you.
I'm like, I can't stop you.
If
Obviously.
was she overreacting, I wouldn't have done that. But
I'm not you.
also, I don't know what kind of treatment her friends give her. Right? There
Right.
are also
Right.
those people, and I hate to say it, but there are really those people who love to call everybody their friend, right? Like my friend, and of course, like when talking in spaces where you might be familiar with someone on multiple occasions, you might just say friend because like it's easier versus
Yeah.
oh, they're my acquaintance, or you just might say friend. But there are actually some people who are really like, that's my friend, my homie, my whatever, right? Sometimes they use it a little too loosely. They be like, I met you this year and you're my friend, and we live in the same building because we moved in. Now all of a sudden you didn't hit me on my birthday, so blacked. Girl, okay, whatever, right? However, I don't know if I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done that,
Right.
but if you are in your space of I'm 30 and I'm cleaning out all the people who I feel like don't need to be there anymore, who are taking up extra space, you have the right to do that.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything wrong with what she did. I would assume that because she did this, I would just assume that this is something that has happened before, and it probably happens too frequently for her liking, and this was probably just like her breaking point, okay, let me really see, and that was her way to just clear out the bullshit, clear out the muck. Yeah.
I think it's just a lot of people take birthdays seriously.
Yeah.
I take my birthday seriously, but I don't take it seriously in a way where if Frenchie or nigga didn't wish me happy birthday, I'm gonna be like, you bitch! Oh my god, how dare you? Not wish me. Blocked.
Yeah.
Like those are my grows. Like something's happening, something's going on. But my thing is, everybody's life isn't your life. Like your birthday is this in your mind, but in everybody else's mind, it is one of many on the calendar. So once you put in that perspective,
You can be more realistic.
even if we are close or not, if I miss your birthday, I'll apologize or I'll say happy belated or whatnot. But anyway, birthdays are my thing. Like they're not. I'm good at wishing my friends happy birthday, but I just sometimes I miss one. Like, I'm human, but it's not intentional. It's like I hope that she doesn't think that her friends are just sitting up there like,
I'm gonna miss her birthday.
I know what day it is, but I'm not gonna say nothing. Like they really probably are like, oh shit, my bad. Like,
Yeah.
It's your birthday. But that's the point. I pay attention to you. You don't pay attention to me. And it's like, I'm sorry. Like, they may not be really big on birthdays. They may not have they may have grown up that way. Like, there are different ways that people think about birthdays in general.
Yeah.
So it's up to her. But yeah, I wouldn't just go and block my friends, people who I call my friends, because they miss my birthday.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Next for the birds, I have Mind Your BBL.
Oh.
Okay. Mind Your
BBL's killing y'all. And the thighs don't match. No.
I forgot about that. I'm dead.
There's a song for everything.
Okay.
It really is.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, so child, people be minding other people's business too much for me. Okay. So there's this woman who, by the way, wanted to, made a video to let us know she's a natural, light-skinned woman. What the hell ever. Anyway, this woman was at a gym. She was at a Planet Fitness, and she was on a treadmill. And in the video, she flips the camera around, and the caption on the video says, like, "Oh my God, these BBLs are going way too far." She flips the camera, and there's a woman in front of her on a treadmill, and she got that wagon.
Dumpa trucker.
She got that dumpa troca, the BBL dumpa troca.
Yeah.
Okay. And so she posts this video on TikTok.
Oh.
Now, the BBL girl in the video, of course she saw the video. I mean, it's TikTok.
Yeah.
Things you can come across any and everything on there, okay?
Real fast.
So the BBL girl sees the video, sends her a DM, and she's like, "Hey, I don't fuck with that video. Please take it down. I really I don't even know who you are, and for you to take a video of me and you're talking shit about me and you're posting that, no."
In the gym.
In the gym.
In the no judgment zone.
In the no judgment zone.
In
PF.
the no judgment zone.
F.
Planet Fitness's ambassador, Hottie, Megan Thee Stallion would be absolutely
She would be
upset
enraged.
with you.
Mother Fitness.
Mother
Fitness would be mad at you.
Smite you.
Oh my God. So homegirl responds to BBL girl and says, "I don't give a fuck. I'm not taking it down. Fuck you. Bye. No."
Jeez.
Then she posts a video like, "Hey y'all, BBL girl hit me up. Talk about take the video down." I told her, "Bitch, no. You shouldn't have a BBL. Then I wouldn't have took a video of you. Don't you know that if you have a BBL, people are gonna be looking at you?
No.
You should know that. You're in public. This is a public place. You're in public."
You can look all you want. That's the problem. That's why I have it.
Right.
Admire my BBL,
Admire,
baby.
look at
Costs
it.
a lot of money.
Right. Wonder
But-
how I got it.
Yeah.
Whenever it comes to taking unauthorized photos or videos of my BBL and sharing it publicly on the internet.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Take a picture of my ass and keep it for yourself. The moment you get on TikTok or Instagram or Twitter or Reddit or anything, Club Penguin, I don't care what the hell you're using.
Club Penguin.
The moment that you post my video or my picture that you did not get permission to take of me online, and then to bash it, so much energy has gone behind this. And I'm asking myself, are you okay?
Argue.
I just want to know. Are you okay?
Are you little green?
Because I'm living my life getting my workout on with my man because it looked like she was next to her man.
It did look like she was next to her man.
And where's yours? I don't know,
Okay.
right? But clearly I'm working out to make sure that I maintain this figure that I now have that I paid good money for.
Right.
But on top of that, now I have you looking at it, then saying in your conscious, I should take a video of it. Take a video of it.
Yeah.
Then you're taking a video yourself. We don't compare, but we don't compete, baby. So I don't even know what that's about. But now you're going on TikTok and you typing, putting caption to it, talking, editing. I mean, you doing the thing, girl.
You doing
all
the
these
thing.
beautiful skills that you can apply to something else positive. You're just choosing to spend your time in the negativity. And to that, I say, I wish better for you, sister.
I wish better for her.
I wish better for her too. I hope she get the BBL she may want.
She wants it. Because there's no reason why you're going to sit up here and bash somebody on some shit and be so mad at them.
And then like, keep standing on it and keep going on it.
Kept going on it because not only did BBL girl send her to the DM, said take it down, she said no, and then she also made a video explaining that interaction. Then she goes on to make like 3 more videos with the captions on, like antagonizing the girl with the captions on it, saying things like, I don't need a BBL. I'm natural. I'm building my natural booty, my natural jiggly booty. I don't need no BBL, blah, 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 all this stuff.
But you want one.
Your mind is only on the BBL.
Yeah.
That's not yours.
That's not yours.
It just doesn't add up.
You turned the comments off of all your videos, but you were still uploading more videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you're uploading videos to still talk about this girl, but you're taking away the ability for anyone to interact with it, to say something back to you about it.
But do y'all know what it is?
What?
This is probably the most attention she's ever gotten in her little natural life.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Living it, honey. You must love it. You love the negativity, thrive in it. But let me tell you something. Nothing good will come from it. Besides this attention that you're getting, that is also not positive attention. So I'm not really sure where to go. I mean, she's probably got some natural growths behind her. Like, I know that's right, sis. The very few that are.
Of course.
Yeah.
But
they're always there.
It's your body. It's your money. Do what you want. I don't care what you're doing. I got so much shit going on with me, trying to get me together.
Right.
Like, why are you worried about what I'm doing?
Okay, girl.
What? That girl's on the right track.
Okay.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of right track.
Oh.
I got one last thing for the birds.
Okay.
The Grammys were this weekend.
They were.
Okay. And of course, you know, everybody has little commercials and things leading up to the Grammys. They do little fun things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as we know, Issa Rae has her Prosecco via Ray.
Oh, yeah.
And we've had it plenty of times. And it's amazing.
I wish we had some here right now.
I wish we did too.
Yeah,
it's so good.
so good.
Literally my favorite. And so the second most nominated woman at the Grammys, Victoria Monet. If you don't know, she has the most beautiful family God has ever created.
On this planet Earth.
Okay.
Dear.
He went over time on that family. Do you hear me? Okay.
He did.
She fine. The daddy fine.
Yeah.
And the daughter's adorable.
So
Just
cute.
But let's go back to that daddy.
Okay. Jonathan Gaines.
Yeah, Jonathan Gaines, baby. He's a personal trainer. You know, he be in that fitness. Boom, boom, boom. Looking good. He's fine as hell.
Yeah.
All right.
And is.
Absolutely.
There's no
denying it. If you say no, you're a hater. And that's who you are. And you're going to have to accept that as your identity. Because if you look at that man and you say, you're lying.
You're lying.
You gotta be.
At least I can see that. At least
you would die. Yes.
You know?
Give it to us.
But Issa Rae knows the people on the internet very well.
She does.
She knows what we want and she always delivers. Okay. So Issa Rae went on ahead and got Jonathan Gaines to be in a Via Ray commercial where he makes a Via Ray 75, you know, and the whole video he's shirtless and muscles all out and he's all oiled up, but not in a cheesy way. It's like a sheen.
Tasteful.
Shimmer shine.
Tasteful.
Ooh, tasteful. Bronze.
Gladiator-like.
Gladiator-like. And he's silent.
Then he's silent.
Silent.
Just pouring the drink.
Picking up the shaker, dropping it. And it's like ASMR, okay? So he's silent. And all you hear is the ice cubes clanking around and like the sounds of him like shoving stuff into the ice, and when he spanks the bottle.
I ain't never wanted to be a piece of glassware so bad in my life. I don't care what glass I am as long as you touch it, honey.
I never wanted to be as inanimate as I did in that moment.
Oh my gosh! I would be an ice cube. I'm melting your hands. Oh Jesus!
If you have not seen this Via Sexy ad of Jonathan Gaines making a Via Ray 75, go look it up right now.
Immediately,
Look it up.
you have to.
It's like 30 seconds of pure wow.
It's just wild that they're both so beautiful.
Yeah. I mean,
It's almost like seeing them both.
yeah.
It's just overwhelming. Sometimes it can get emotional.
It can get emotional.
It can get emotional.
It can get emotional. You know, like I feel like I should just start driving around with upside down pineapple on my car, just hoping that I come across them one day and I go,
Look at my Kia.
you see that? You see what's on the Kia? You like that fruit?
You like that?
I can be
Don't you love how it's upside down?
right there with y'all.
Let me know. I'm here.
Let me know.
Anytime.
Anytime.
Test drive.
Any place.
Auditions. Y'all having auditions?
Are y'all having auditions?
Just for a third. And I could be a third in any capacity, honey. I'll be a piece of dust on the mantle if you need me to be. But if you're looking, you've got options.
I'm so there. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't need nothing from you.
I mean, I do need some. I would like a little something from you.
I mean, hold on. When I say nothing, I mean I don't need anything of monetary value from you all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
The other stuff.
And
you do what you want. Consent is sexy.
You know, I'm talking like this now. But that's because I haven't signed anything yet. I will sign and be quiet yet. Okay?
Honey, won't say a word.
Silence
Ain't
of
gotta
the
worry about me.
lambs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put me under every legal contract you want to.
You got me.
Lock me up in the papers. I never say a word. Okay?
Yep.
And if y'all don't hear me talk about it on the podcast anymore, well,
It's just coincidence.
just coincidence. That's what it is.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's all I got for the birds today. Do we want to go into our pay a dust and our shining moment?
Let's do it.
Let's
go
do
into the
it.
pay a dust and shine a moment, y'all. Does anybody have anything they want to start with?
Yeah, I have a pay a dust.
Okay.
Okay, so today my pay a dust. Okay, something that pissed me off this week was a bitch that want to argue with me about The Sims 4 and some goddamn YouTube comments.
What?
You were in the YouTube comments getting it cracking, Frenchie?
In the YouTube comments,
Yo.
you want to argue with me about The Sims 4
Was
and
it the
some
horse?
YouTube comments. No, it wasn't the horse.
Okay. I was gonna say, you just got that damn horse.
I just don't argue with me about no damn pixels, please. I'm just not here for I'm just not here for it. For the pixels. I said one little small thing because the game is coming up on, it's about to hit 24 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I said, oh my God, that's so crazy that we got like, The Sims 1 through 3 in the first 10 years of this franchise being here. And for the last, 10 plus years, we've only had The Sims 4. And someone was like, how's that crazy?
Bitch.
I was like, bitch. What?
Not the first thing you think of.
What?
And I'm like, well, I'm just saying the time. That's all. Like, it's just crazy.
I said, look in the mirror.
When I tell you they sent me back 4 paragraphs going off on me.
Wait, I need to see this. I need to see this gold.
They
what?
sent me like 4 paragraphs going off on my ass, calling me evil, calling me the devil, and saying that I'm trying to cut into EA's pockets and try to take their sale. I said, are you okay?
How did this come from me just talking about how it's crazy that we got seasons 1 through 4,
I'm just-
3, and
I'm
then
just
we
saying.
getting
Yeah, and then we just got 4.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that was it.
Damn, it's the truth. It's the fact.
It's the truth.
Why am I crazy?
When I tell you they went off of me, I said, "Are you okay?"
No, they're not.
You're evil.
They were looking for someone to go off on.
No.
They said, let's search these comments because there's a bitch in here right now talking about that's
Somebody
crazy.
I couldn't go against right now.
What does she mean? That's crazy. Hold on now. Going in.
Child,
Going
a
in.
mess. Going in.
In the YouTube comments.
But yeah, that's my pay of dust. My shining moment. I don't really have a shining moment this week. Yeah.
Like the clouds.
Yep.
Outside.
Yeah.
My pay of dust is probably going to be, I need to get my hair done. Y'all have seen me with a lot of things going on the head. As of recently, it's because I need to get my hair done. The time has just not been working out for me, but this week is the week, so it's going to happen. But also the rain is really affecting my week, so I'm not sure if it's going to happen. But I would absolutely love if it happened. That's my pay at dust, because it's nice not having to deal with my hair, but I'm ready for it to be nice and done, and I don't want to take it down until it's done. So, shining moment, the Grammys. For me, that's what it was.
Yes,
it was the
yes,
Grammys.
yes.
I was not disappointed.
I was not either.
I wasn't disappointed, and I don't even think I wasn't disappointed at the end either. I wasn't disappointed. I loved the Grammys this year. Performances, we could have subbed one of those out.
Yeah.
For my girl Victoria Monet or Coco Jones.
Yeah.
Because y'all gave Billy Joel 2 slots. I don't see what's going on. Billy Joel ain't performed in ages, and all of a sudden he gets 2 slots. I know he's a legend, but if he's at the middle of the show, he should not be at the end. And if he's at the end, he should not be in the middle. Most certainly shouldn't be in the middle.
Most certainly.
So yeah, that's my shining moment, because that was the one thing I was looking forward to this week, and I was nervous, but I'm happy. So.
Yeah.
Hey, love that. My pay dust is going to be people that act like it's not raining when they're driving. Those people,
those are all out of towners.
Yeah, they suck.
The people who grew up in Los Angeles drive like the rain is the second coming to like, whoa, shit.
Yeah, because it can
One false move.
It can go bad so fast.
And we can be out of here, and we drive so careful in the rain. It's the people who are not from here.
It's the people.
Who are from the East, who are usually very used to or East, or even like Florida, right? Like somewhere in the space of having to deal with just torrential rain. Right? So they are like, this is my life. I've known and I've grown up in rainy seasons, and I drive regular. How you want? This is not that. You were on the 110. You were on the 405. You were on the 101.
And there are
you
random potholes everywhere. And look at you.
We are not a city that's built for rain. So our roads are different. You understand? Our roads are not ready for rain in general. So please do not drive like it's just willy-nilly. They tell you literally on the news, stay away from the roads if you can. Please avoid them. Literally. Because we do not have the kind of roads that just stand the test of any kind of weather, because we don't really get seasons here. So our roads do not match that. However,
that shit's brittle.
For y'all, don't know what it is, but I've noticed a pattern with that. It's always the motherfuckers who are out of town.
Yeah, they're driving through. It's the largest puddle that you ever did see, and here you come going 60 something miles through the puddle, and then now you're driving in a swivel because now there's water all over your car because you just drove through a fucking puddle.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
That'll do it.
They gotta stop.
They must.
But my shining moment will also be the Grammys, because I think we were all very anxious and nervous, and we're like, what's gonna happen? And you know what? I'm good with the Grammys.
I'm good with the Grammys.
That was a good Grammys.
They did good this year.
They did good.
They did good.
Just the performances. Also, whoever arranged SZA's performance, like,
oh God,
yeah.
sonically starting that thing
great.
off with Snooze, and in that mix, it was perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
shit was
seamless. Great. Keep it going.
keep it.
I need to do some
going.
research and find out who it is and give them some credit. So I will, because whoa, amazing.
Hey everybody, we wanted to take a quick break right here just to tell you to stay connected with us. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and everywhere else at TVU Podcast. You can send us an email, theblackUmbrellaPC@gmail.com. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple or wherever else, make sure that you follow us and leave us a review. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe, give us a like, and leave a comment. And also, don't forget, we have the TBU Season 6 playlist available on Spotify and Apple. Yeah.
Okay. Well, shall we get into the gust of wind?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Wes, and here we are at the Gust of Wind. The Gust of Wind is the portion of the show where we go over new music and pop culture, and today I will be going over both. Yeah. Shall we get started?
Yeah.
All right. Throwback of the day.
Yes.
Yeah, the wreck of the day.
This is coming from the 70s, okay?
Yes.
Think Flower Child.
Burning Man.
It's giving that energy, right?
Yeah.
Think peace, love, flowers, fairies,
Yeah.
hippie, whatever you can think of,
Hippie
right?
dippy.
Yeah.
It's by a group called Free Design, and the song is called Love You.
So
And
good.
simply all they are doing is telling you, get in touch with that inner child and love you. And they're also telling you, love you at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very simple. Boom, ba-da-dum, 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 boom, boom, ba-da-dum, 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 boom, ba-da-dum, 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 boom, boom, ba-da-dum, ba-da-boom, boom.
Yeah.
That's literally it's just that whatever I just did, repeat that. Repeat it and add some words to it.
Yeah.
Put it on the track and loop it.
I loved it. And it made me feel good. I heard it. I forgot what I was watching, but I heard it on something.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like
Something.
song
in the
that's on a
movie.
movie.
It was like on a
Yeah.
it was a movie or a show, one of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, damn,
That's good.
this is good. And I put it down. And I think I put something else down too. God, I don't know what I was watching, but let me think about that as well. But y'all need to check out
Please.
Free Design Love You. Now, I know that y'all did not know what the song was
No.
prior to. So I just want the first initial reaction to the song whenever you heard it. So I'll start with Nika.
I was transported, and I felt like I was in like an old like castle, like stone castle, and like grass and stuff around you. Just walking around collecting flowers, foraging
Foraging.
and frolicking.
Okay. Yes.
I said, what the hell? I said, what the hell is this? I thought you maybe sent the wrong link.
Oh, no.
No.
But then I saw what track it was on the album that it was in, and I was like, oh, this was clearly no mistake.
Mhm. No, not a mistake at all.
So yeah, I was like, okay, we get into some, what is this, like folk?
It was kind of a little bit folky. Like it gave a little folky vibe. It's folk.
Yeah, it's folk.
It's folk.
It's folk. If you like folk, get into
Get
it.
into it.
And if you don't know about folk,
Get into it.
If you feel like I don't really know folk,
Get into it.
If you're like I don't like folk,
Get into it anyway, because
Yeah.
love you.
Love you.
It's a very simple song.
Love you.
Love you. Love you. That's what it is. So get into it. That's my throwback of the day. So let's get into some new music.
Let's do it.
Sideways. Hey! Jatavia, also known as JT from the group City Girls and now solo artist,
Yeah.
came out with a single called Sideways. Sideways. What did we think?
I freaking loved it.
Okay.
I loved it. JT, girl, her rap is just so fun. Because her rap is like, bitch, don't rap this shit with me. This is my motherfucking song. But like, you want to rap it along with her anyway?
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. That's what it is.
Like, I love it. I love it.
Boom. No, yeah, I really did enjoy Sideways. I feel like Sideways was very, I think JT's really trying to give us. I mean, JT does give us bars, right? But just establishing yourself as a solo artist, not just like someone else. Oh, is this person featuring JT or this featuring this? Establishing yourself. I can't get that shit right for the life of me. Establishing yourself as a solo artist is important, and having a sound is also important. And I feel like both of these singles go together so well.
Yes, they do.
They're seamless. It's almost like it could be one whole song if you wanted it to be. Like you just kept it going on a loop. And I really love the fact that JT's bringing that to her solo career. And I kind of want to see what else it brings.
I can't
like what the visuals bring, at least. I don't know if there are visuals, if you're sitting on them or whatever it is with this project. I hope
we get a little song.
But I can't wait to see what we get with it.
Yes.
I think it'll be nice.
Yes, I enjoyed this single. It's a good one. But JT always got bars.
Always.
And always got something fun for you. And you listen, and you always gonna find a line in there that you're like,
always.
She good for a line. She's good for a line.
She is.
The fuck up on my way, bitch.
So yes, if you haven't heard JT Sideways, please listen to JT Sideways. I'm into it. Usher, who we're gonna see at his concert on Sunday.
Yeah.
So excited, right? The Usher concert featuring a game with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes.
And the
yeah. You've got this.
Give me a clue. Can I get a clue?
The Bay.
The Bay. Yeah.
Kings.
No.
That's basketball.
That's a different.
Okay. Hold on.
Let's start there.
Hold on. Sacramento.
No.
Okay. Oakland.
No.
San Francisco.
Okay, boom.
Dolphins.
No.
Nope, that's Miami.
That's Miami Dolphins.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
They're not an animal.
Oh.
They're not any type of animal.
They're a number.
49ers.
Boom.
All right.
Thank you. I did it. So anyway, they're featured in the Usher concert this Sunday, which is really exciting.
They're featured.
And from what Usher has spoken on, because he hasn't said much, but what he said is that his halftime performance will be focused on R&B.
Yeah.
And R&B is my center stage. So to bring R&B and make it be the center stage for the world for the Super Bowl, fantastic. So he came out with a song with featuring PHEELZ. Is it with PHEELZ or featuring PHEELZ?
I think it's with.
Okay.
It might be with.
Okay, yes. With PHEELZ called Ruin. Seamless. Seamless. I enjoyed it. I've enjoyed everything Usher has put out so far. I don't think that Usher can really do any wrong for me at this moment. He's past his era of doing wrong for me. Every artist has one.
Yeah.
Except for Brandy. She has 9. Thank you. Don't try it with me either. Guess I'll come for you.
You gonna be up in them YouTube comments.
You gonna be up in those YouTube comments.
Do you mean crazy?
The book of Bible.
Right. But Usher can do no wrong for me, and this single just takes place of that as well. And I think I saw the video that goes along with it. Pretty.
Yeah.
Usher is just Usher.
Yes.
And I feel like he's really in his prime as an artist all over again, and it's kind of wild to see it happen again. Like, Usher already had his prime. He's always been Usher, but there was a time where Usher had a low. So for him to take that and come back and just pow. And it really had to do with the residency. The residency was started everything, right? Getting that Vegas residency, bringing it back, getting people familiar with the music and him as an artist again, and how good it was put together and how good it was. People were like, Usher, you got to go see him. People were literally flying from every single place in the world
to go see Usher.
To go and see Usher in Vegas, to the point where they were like, this man deserves Super Bowl status stage. Why not? He's a legend to begin with.
Yeah. And
he's still continuing to come out with timeless and legendary music, and Ruin is only a testament to that. So how did y'all feel about the song?
I like the song. I'd have to admit, when I first heard the song, I watched the video with it, and it did not do it for me.
Okay.
I was like, I don't like this. But later on, when I just listened to the song on its own, then I enjoyed it. I really loved it. I felt like the video was too much of a distraction for me to hear that song for the first time because they're moving a lot.
Oh yeah, they are.
And so like to see that for the first time with the song, it just, for me, it was hard. But going back and hearing just the song, I was like, oh, this is beautiful. Usher sounds so good. Oh, he sounds so
he always
good.
Does. You
Good. Yeah.
Nika, what's your favorite Usher song? I don't know if I know that.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Sorry.
No,
you on
I
the
just
spot.
was not ready.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mm.
I feel like I did know. 'Cause I feel like you've asked before.
Do you have one, Frenchie?
I think mine, it might be Superstar, or is that number one? It's not called number one, is it? I
What?
don't think so.
Which one?
Number one.
Oh,
I can stop until I
yeah.
see you, sugar. You know who you are.
Is that an interlude? No, it's like it comes before the song. Number one.
Yeah.
Number one.
Just know that you.
I think it's called that.
It might be called.
It
that.
might be called that.
Hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that, if that's an interlude, I don't care. Still my fave. But yeah, I love that song.
Yeah.
Usher,
baby.
Usher.
Mine has probably got to be from. I love Bedtime, so that's like from first album, right? Bedtime, On My Way, and then possibly on Usher's first album was Usher. My bad. I'm so sorry, Usher in 1994. Okay, but from My Way, favorite song is, I believe, Bedtime. Is that on there? Yes, that's on there. And there's one more. Where is it at? Baby, can you help me? Oh, Can You Help Me by Usher?
Can you help me?
From 8701. Tell me what you want from me. I was like, tell me why you want to leave. I'd be like, ugh. He said,
man,
'cause without you, my whole world is falling apart and I'm going crazy. Life's a prison when you're in love alone. I was like, bitch.
Usher?
Can you help me?
Usher got a cat.
Like, he's like, you can't go nowhere. Please. Like, I cannot live this life without you. Can you please help me? Help me help you in having you stay here with me, because my goodness, what else can I do?
Powerful.
So that is like one of my top Usher songs from 8701. Can you help me? I love all of Usher in general. I mean, I'm sad that I didn't pick anything from Confessions, but that's his,
Yeah.
his peak. And the songs that mean a lot to me are on that album as well. There's nothing that Usher can do. Now, what we can't get rid of was the other one.
What other one?
Which one's the one? Moving Mountains.
Oh, yeah.
I have one.
He was going through a divorce.
Was it called Here I Am?
I think Here I Stand.
Here I Stand.
Yeah.
That was a song, right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a song.
Yeah. I could have done with that one without that era. Yeah. But we gotta evolve and grow and be in these different spaces and places. So
yeah,
that was it.
I agree.
Did you know what yours is?
I don't know.
Okay, it's okay. Listen, Nika said I love all of us. All right. So next we have Saudi. Pull it up. Samaria, Even Paradise Reigns.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts?
I really enjoyed this album. So I put this one in our group chat, and I saw it because I was on Instagram and I got an ad.
Okay.
And I said, oh, I like this song. What is this? Okay. And it was like Samaria, So yeah, Even Paradise Reigns. This was my first time hearing their music.
I think it's my first time as well, yeah.
I really enjoyed it. My favorites on here were Three Rings. Serial Recluse.
That's
was
a good one.
Woo. Woo. Okay.
Woo!
And also, Wish You Hell. Yes.
Yeah.
Love this. I gotta go back and listen to the other projects because
They're
really
good.
enjoyed this.
Yeah, I need to listen to this project again. I feel like I got it, listened to it on the first time while I was doing a lot of different things. So I didn't get a chance to really listen in like I wanted to listen in. But from what I heard, it was very good and it was a solid project. And I don't know. Let me see, actually. Have I listened to any other music before besides that? No, I think that was my first project of theirs. Oh, they were on the Whitney Houston I Want to Dance with Somebody soundtrack.
Oh.
I know that's right.
Okay.
Listen, Samaria said I ain't new to this, I'm true to this.
Okay.
But I did enjoy this project as well, and the cover art's very beautiful, simplistic, gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then my favorite song was Tightrope.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was mine.
Yeah.
I like Samaria. I already have 2 songs here that I listened to before. It was the song called Stuck that they have and Out the Way. I like those 2 songs. But from this project, it was Serial Recluse and Tightrope.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Samaria, come on through. Let's talk to you.
Come on.
Yeah.
We love it.
Oh, we love it. This is
Love
great.
it. Good shit.
Yeah.
Last for music for this, before I get into the, pop culture of it all. TiaCorine, Almost There.
Yeah.
Y'all know me.
What?
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. Lay it out. Lay it out for us right now.
What I gotta lay out? I wasn't mad at it.
There it is.
I like to support the youngins, TiaCorine.
Yeah.
Now, did I have a song that I felt like this was my song on this project? No, everything's not for me though.
Yeah.
This wasn't really for me. But what'd y'all think of it?
I mean, I liked it for the I liked it for the most part. I like the beats. I like the beats.
Okay,
a lot. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. My favorites on it were Bonnet and Burnt.
Bonnet and Burnt.
Yeah.
Okay, Nika, did you have any favorites?
Yeah, I like TiaCorine a little because I like the. It's just fun, I guess. So
It's
that's
fun
why
music.
it's fun music. So that's why. But I liked Blake with Key Glock and Bonnet.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Well, Tia, we're listening.
Oh.
I can't wait to hear more. I'm curious to see how their career goes in general because they're eclectic.
Yeah. Very, very.
Very eclectic. So sometimes whenever you're eclectic, you hit. And sometimes whenever you're eclectic, you're like, I'm always kind of like floating by the wayside or whatever. So I'm interested to see the trajectory of that. So yes, that is in the music for the week, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Love it.
Next, I quickly want to mention the fact that Universal Music Group and TikTok have parted ways. That is correct.
Yeah.
For those who are not in the know of the news, if you try to, let's just use an example of, I don't know, my girl Money Long, right? She has a song out called Made For Me. Booming right now. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Radio waves, TikTok, all of the above. You can no longer get the song on TikTok, actually. Because Universal Music Group has made the point to part ways with TikTok whenever it comes to music licensing. They couldn't come to an agreement. Universal said, unfortunately, we couldn't come to an agreement. TikTok said they couldn't come to an agreement because they being greedy. So it seems like there's fire underneath the earth right now. And with a lot of new music being pushed with TikTok and by TikTok, TikTok has really, because when you think about the tools that TikTok gives, right, they've really changed the game for the music industry in general in ways that we didn't even see coming / expect.
Right.
So with this new era of one of the biggest, if not the biggest music entity globally, Universal Music Group,
Yeah.
all of a sudden you can't use any music from their catalog at all on the app.
Yeah.
This can go one or two ways, right? I think TikTok is very savvy. They didn't really start with, well, because TikTok used to be, what was it called? Didn't it used to be
like
Musically?
Yeah,
Musically or something in that nature, right? I don't want to say it because then I don't know if it was really what it was, but TikTok used to deal with music in the beginning, right? People were like posting music / putting stuff behind music, but then it grew into TikTok, which is like the different trends that are happening, or people just blogging and vlogging their lives.
Yeah.
And then it came into TikTok trends, which are all the cool dances happening. Here's the thing. Although Universal Music Group is one of the biggest music groups in the world, this might give a lot of artists who are independent the chance to jump on a trend right now while they can, because nobody underneath a major label can currently, well, underneath at least Universal Music Group, will be able to have anything on that platform. So I think for a lot of independent artists, it can give them a chance to put their shit out and make it trendy. Like, this is what we have currently. We don't have that, but we have this. And guess what's going to happen? All those independent artists are going to start getting traction. They're like, TikTok is really working for them. But these labels are going to be competing on who can sign who. However, I don't see this being a forever thing. I feel like eventually you're going to have to
give in.
And one side's going to have to give in to the other. And from what we hear, it has to do with rights when it comes to AI something and greediness. Like the use of AI and then like some kind of greediness with like Universal being greedy with the money grab that they want. I mean, it could have to do with the last time that they signed their licensing contract. I don't know when that was.
Yeah. But
like whenever it was time for renegotiation, we're like, well, now TikTok is this thing. Like whenever we signed, it wasn't that thing. Now it is this thing, and it's spearheading, and we should really get more from it. And TikTok was like, oh no, you can get the same things from this thing. We can still work together, right? We can up certain things, but don't be greedy. So, I don't know. How do y'all feel about it?
Greedy.
Do you have feelings about it?
I don't know, but I guess I just don't think that it's going to last, because you're going to want your artist to pop off and push their music and push their craft and the stuff that they need in order to make money, in order for you to make money. So I feel like down the line, they're going to end up coming to some type of agreement to where both parties walk out happy with whatever they want from each other, or they're going to figure out something. Or maybe they'll tweak the contract a little bit, so they'll be like, okay, this is yours, your special contract that we have for you, UMG, and they run along with it. But I don't think it's going to last a really long time unless Universal Music Group is like, we're going to make our own TikTok and have
That's all I could think
That's
of.
the only thing that I can think of.
All I can think of is them taking their catalog to another app that's competing with TikTok, but I don't really know which app is, to be honest.
Yeah.
But all I can think of is like them possibly taking all of their stuff to another app and then just like putting funding behind it so that it can gain traction, so that it can be up there. But that's a lot to build underneath if you just have somebody who
you don't even have to
sign the
do
contract. Like,
Yeah.
let's make it happen. Let's work together, you know?
Yeah, that's just stupid cost. Like, for what? You don't even have to do that.
You
don't. You really don't.
Yeah. I mean, I think that sucks for the artists under Universal, because, for instance, like we're saying, Money Long, her song right now is blowing up all over TikTok, and then just overnight, now all those videos are just no sound. They're just silent, mute.
Yeah.
She was just like, that song, we covered that song when it released last year in like September or something. I don't know, somewhere around there. We talked about that song then. That song just now, like with like around December, but really kicking in January, that song just blew up all over TikTok. People are making people are making videos and stuff like that to the song. It's going viral. It's going crazy. And once again, with the help of TikTok, Money Long is experiencing another single having some success, and that just got ripped from up under her overnight. Like,
yeah,
Now what do I do? I was literally in the middle of having a moment.
And now my moment is...
My moment is gone.
People can't ride on my moment because all of a sudden they can't use my song. I would be complaining as an artist under UMG if I can't get my music on TikTok. How do I promote it? Especially if my biggest following is on TikTok. And a lot of these artists that y'all sign, their biggest following is on TikTok.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now they can't use their music.
Yeah.
To promote it. It just doesn't... It's not going to last for long. At least I don't see it how
I don't think it will. And with Money Long, Valentine's Day is coming up, so I'm pretty sure there would have been a lot of V-Day content.
Yeah.
And she also usually has concert.
She is having one in Atlanta.
Yeah, she always has a concert on Valentine's Day. And last year's was amazing. And we heard that song live before she dropped it.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that we heard that song for the first time.
She performed it live with her husband.
Oh my gosh,
sitting on the stage.
Wow. What a change a year can make. This is before the song was even released.
Yes, before it was released, she performed and said, "I got this new song." We were like, "Oh fuck yeah!" And we were like, "Oh, this is good." And then the song came out. It's
what a difference a year makes.
Yeah.
Right.
I forgot that we heard that for the first time together at that point.
Yes.
But I think that it'll be sorted out sooner than later.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't see it happening.
This is a huge mistake for them.
Mm-hmm.
Fix that.
Fix
crazy.
And then I want to talk about the Grammys, everybody.
Grammys.
The star of the show, my girl Victoria Monet.
Woo!
Yeah.
I have to bring her up. And I have to put the applause track behind.
Yes.
Because Victoria Monet took home Grammys. 3. Okay? Yeah. I love my girl. But for her to take home that Best New Artist Grammy,
we were
just
screaming.
Hit different.
We jumped, screamed, yelled.
If we had the reaction video, I wish we did.
I know.
I wish we did. You know, unlike us, we don't. We're not prepared for the.
Oh, right.
You know, okay, hold on. Let's put the camera up. Let's see. I wish I was prepared, but I really wasn't. I was just enjoying the show.
Right. In the moment.
Whenever I tell you Victoria Monet deserves everything else and more. Anything that the world can give her, she deserves it. Anything positive that the world can give her, she deserves it. She's worked her ass off.
Yes.
Her speech was beautiful. Her working for 15 plus years before even getting... I imagine working 15 years and getting the Best New Artist Award.
What?
15 years is into your career. You finally... Best New Artist.
I've released multiple projects, I've gone on multiple tours. I've written all this music, and I am a new artist to the world.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I mean, whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
She looked gorgeous.
Yes.
Her speech was gorgeous. She deserves everything and more. And I feel like this is her moment, and it's only up from here.
It's only up.
Grammy Award winning Victoria Monet. Let's talk about
everybody about to be like, "Can you write me a song?" She's gonna be like, "No, I wrote it for me.
I'm the artist.
I'm the artist.
I help my friends out if they want it, but
but nah, I'm Vicky Monet."
Okay.
Right.
Period.
I love how she did an interview with I forget who it was. But she was saying, you know, of course they were talking about the Grammys, and she was like, she's like, I'm practicing. She's like, I don't want my post to be like this. And she kind of holds up like one hand that that would be like holding an award. She was like, so I'm practicing now to like, that I'm going to take my picture like this. And she kind of, you know, like how you would hold a baby, you know, like that was how she did her arms. And that was how she left them Grammys with 3 Grammys in her arms. So,
wow. What?
You go, Victoria. I'm
very much deserved too.
Very much deserved.
Best R&B album, also best engineered album. All the above is what it was. And she did great.
Yes.
All the black women that I wanted to take home awards took home awards.
Yeah.
Coco took home one.
Yeah.
Tyler took home one.
Yeah.
SZA took home one. Like, I mean, people are taking home. I mean, I think SZA took home more than one, obviously. But like everybody, my point is, everybody who I wanted to take awards home took awards home. Miley. Motherfucking Cyrus. Our Hannah Montana. Our Disney Queen. One of our Disney queens. Our white Disney queen. Because we
got Coco.
We got Raven
and
as
Raven,
the black Disney queen. But Miley is the white Disney queen.
Yes.
Let's not make anything wrong now. Miley is that girl. Has been that girl since we were children. But for this to be her first time
winning a Grammy, because we all heard The Climb.
And we all heard Party in the USA.
We all heard Party in the
Everywhere.
USA. I thought that one for sure.
Oh, God.
It's about the nation that I win shit. God damn.
So dead.
But looked good. Performance, Miley's performance, amazing.
I
was
mean,
so
she killed
good.
it. My favorite performance of the night, honestly.
I think, did I have a favorite? Brandy came out.
Okay.
Brandy did come out.
Carmen Brandiego.
Yes.
Brandy came out on that stage and did her piece. And
She
I
did.
said, well,
Yeah.
She did
that's
her
my
crime.
girl.
Had on them boots.
So I just have to say that that's my favorite performance because that's my girl. She was on the stage. It has been a long time since my girl has been to the Grammys and been on the stage. 20 something years, 24 years. Ooh.
Ooh.
So I was happy to see my girl back on music's biggest night stage.
Yeah.
Giving them a little something. Now, next time, y'all should probably give her something more. I'm just saying, we need to.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we need to get more into the act of celebrating our people while they're here.
Yeah.
Brandy
That's
should be
true.
celebrated.
I agree.
I think so. And I enjoyed most of the performances though. Rock, all of the rock ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed all of them.
Yeah, they were good.
I couldn't find one that
Tracy motherfucking Chapman.
Tracy motherfucking Chapman.
Tracy Chapman showed up, opened up the awards.
Opened it up.
No.
No.
Dula did. Dula Peep.
It was Dula Peep.
Dula Peep opened up the awards.
Dula
And she
Peep
did
opened
good
it.
too.
And Dula.
She did.
Dula, you did it. Dula Peep, Dula Peep, Dula Peep, and Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
You did that thing.
Mm-hmm.
You did that thing. And yeah, Tracy didn't open it up, but Tracy came on camera.
Looking good.
Crowd went crazy.
Crowd
Yeah.
went crazy.
Crowd went crazy. Is
Yeah.
that Tracy Chapman? You got Tracy Chapman on the
Tracy
stage?
Chapman.
A legend? Please. Stop it. Fashions? Everybody looked good to me.
Yeah, everybody looked
I didn't have
good.
anybody who I was like, ew.
No.
You know?
No.
Everybody was looking good.
I just think that it was, hold on, Beyonce was there.
I was gonna say,
Oh, yeah.
Beyonce had my favorite outfit, honestly.
Beyonce was there. She looked like she was running errands. People said Brandy looked like she was running errands, but Beyonce also looked like she was running errands too, up in Texas. Just put on a jean, this jean, that, put on a hat, let's go. Beyonce was there to watch her man get the Dr. Dre Award.
The Global Impact
The Global
Award.
Impact Award. And Jay-Z got up there and had something to say.
Yeah, he had some stuff to get off his chest.
He said it all right.
He said, I don't really get to talk in front of people like this often these days. And now that I'm here, I want to talk about
Empty
a little
the clip.
something that y'all are, something's a little off. I'm just saying.
By your own
Grammys,
metrics.
Like, y'all metrics are weird. Okay, all I'm saying is that we have someone in the building tonight, that lady right there.
Young lady, pretty young lady. Don't want to embarrass her.
That young lady right there, she has the most Grammys ever and has never won Album of the Year. I'm just saying, how
doesn't
does
make
that
sense.
make any sense?
Doesn't make sense. Up for it. Plenty.
Plenty times.
Can't seem to win it.
Yeah.
Why?
I think I
Why?
saw that only 15% of Album of the Year winners are Black people, and 8, or it might have been 3, but I can't remember if it was 3 or 8 are Black women.
Jeez.
So, I mean, we really slim to none. We'll never get it, damn near. So
Don't worry, because this next project, Beyonce,
the B Hall.
let me tell you something. This gonna win Album of the Year. Jay-Z has said it. So now it's time for the Grammys to get it right. We want you to get it right. That's what he said.
Get right.
We love you.
Get
He
it
said,
right.
and the thing is, Jay-Z delivered it with love. He
did.
said, we love you, we love you, we love you, we love you, but we want you to get it
Right.
Right. Or at least close to right.
or at least close to right. And this ain't right. This don't make no damn
It
sense.
doesn't make any sense.
Blue Ivy was there looking gorgeous.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So, I mean, it was music's biggest night, but a lot of people took home so much more.
Yes.
And feeling validated in their craft, at their age, right? Like even
Yeah.
those big pieces of it, and feeling like you see so many people pop at when they're teens, when they're 20 something, but like in your 30s, it's very much like it's always that slowdown of music, and and the R&B artists of this generation have really done something to twist that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the girls that we're loving are in their 30s currently.
Yeah.
Just
All bitches
saying.
winning.
Oh,
Yep.
but we winning. So I'm looking forward to what next year brings for the Grammys. Whoever did it this year, done very well. Keep the stage design. That is my favorite.
It's great.
Stage
It's good.
design.
It's good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Mariah Carey came out.
Mariah. MC
And Celine Dion came
and
out.
Celine Dion.
Yeah.
They had Mariah out there for that first award and Celine out there for that last award. Now that is something.
That's how you end
That was beautiful.
the motherfucking. Ooh.
That's how you do the damn
And you know
thing.
Celine always got that shit on. She had that shit on.
Always. Thanks to La Roach. Don't play.
Okay.
Yes.
La Roach said I'm retired, but not to my bitches.
Never to my bitch.
Not to my bitches.
Zendaya and Celine will always be taken care of.
Yeah.
Know that. And yeah, that is my Gust of Wind segment for the day, y'all.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't know, I'm also leading the Under Our Umbrella this week.
Yeah.
So shall we get started?
Let's do it.
Put your umbrellas up, baby. So, thank you for meeting me under the umbrella. Under our umbrella. This week, we're going to talk about a little something having to do with love. I feel like since we're in February, it's only right to deal with love in whatever capacity you see fit. And today, I want to go over unconditional love, right? It just simply means love with no conditions. I didn't want to get into the Merriam-Webster dictionary for the day kind of situation. Like, unconditional love as defined by this means this. No.
Yeah.
Literally, what it is what it is. Unconditional love. Love with no conditions. No matter what, there's always love there. No matter what, love is present. Love. Can't make me not love you. There's not a condition to it.
Yeah.
And I want to know and ask you both, just as a precursor, do you remember when your first experience was with unconditional love? And it doesn't have to be romantic. It doesn't have to be any of that. Just like what your first experience was with unconditional love.
I don't really think I can point out a time where I really was like, this is it. Like that's what I'm feeling right now. That's what I'm receiving. I can't really say a time where I felt that I can like recall. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a do you remember. If you don't, it's also totally fine.
I don't think so.
What about you, Nika?
No, I guess mostly with like parents or family. Like, cause they say it, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever like really. I don't know if I can really
experience it in action.
Yeah, really experienced it like that. But
yeah,
parents say all the time, "I love you no matter what." So
yeah, I think mine has also been with family.
Yeah.
My parents. There are times in the growing pains of growing up where you really do feel like, do you love me? Because I just fucked up.
Because I just fucked that up real good.
Right. And I can think of a couple instances where I probably wasn't the best of sons, needless to say. And although I knew that they were mad at me, you could tell they were. I experienced a lot of my unconditional love moments and moments where people are mad at me. Like, if that makes sense, right? Like, people are upset with me for something because they're not upset to the point where they're saying things that are hurtful to me, but they're just saying things that are, I'm disappointed in you because of said decision that you made.
Yeah.
It's not like they're not talking down to me or calling me name or anything of that nature, but they're really talking to me like, that's the worst thing. Like, you can get mad at me and call me anything.
I'm just disappointed.
I don't care about that. The moment that someone looks at me and they're like, I'm really disappointed in which, I'll be like, fuck.
That hurts.
Yeah.
And because in the mind, they're telling you it because they're disappointed, but also out of love. Like, I love you. Like, if you don't understand, I love you. And there have been moments where like I've cried with like my mother and my father together just because of like there were some very trying times where we worked through that I felt like that was my experience in really understanding what unconditional love can give a person. And I can't remember my first experience with it, but hindsight is 20/20. So I remember being older and recognizing what that means for a parent, or for certain parents, right? Because people don't always experience the same thing with parents,
Right.
But for certain parents or certain groups of people who you've like spent your whole life with, seeing someone literally break down and cry to you about either being sorry for something or just whatever it is, lets you know like, oh, you fucking love me, man. Like, so I feel like, I don't remember my first experience with it, but I do remember a very memorable experience of knowing this is what it feels like when someone really does unconditionally love you. So yeah, that's my first question. And mine was from my mom. So because I know I also have who was it from in here as well. Okay. And what do you remember about it? Mine was from my mom. And I remember us just standing in the kitchen and her just like crying to me. I wasn't crying back, but like I said, we had been through some trying times. And it was just a moment where I just saw my mom raw as a human being for the first time, as a person for the first time. And I could tell she was crying because she recognized some of the wrong that she did. And she also recognized that like, that I love him. Like, no matter what, I love him. And for me, that was very, like, that's the moment that I remember. So, yes, for me to give it. Thank you. Next question. Now we're getting into a little bit of romance. So, do you believe in unconditional love in romantic relationships, either for you, for your partner, or your partner for you? And, yeah, that's just the first one. Do you believe in it? Do you believe in unconditional love in relationships?
Do I believe in unconditional love? You know, at one point, I really did believe that. I really did believe, like, yes, unconditional. But I feel like the older that I get, I realize that in relationships that you choose, I don't think that really applies.
Okay.
Because I'm choosing to love you. Like, I'm choosing to have you in my space. You're choosing to have me in your space. You know, like, this is a mutual, like, we have decided we are here for each other and we are gonna do this thing together. We're gonna be in a, you know, we're gonna be in a relationship together. Once you do something that can affect the person wanting to maintain that decision to have you in their life, I think that's where, like, I don't really necessarily believe in unconditional love and things that you choose, because it's an option for them to be there or not. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if me and you are like, okay, we're married, and then I find out that you have a mistress and
Or this and that.
You know, this and that, and then, you know, whatever going on behind closed doors or behind my back, I now have the choice to be like, okay, do I still want to experience this kind of love, or do I want to cut this off and go experience the love that I know I deserve somewhere else? Because at that point, I mean, we're just wasting each other's time. You know?
And also at that point, it gets a little harder to recognize what love you deserve. Because
exactly.
whenever
what are
people
your
do
conditions?
show up and give you that love, you feel like,
what is this?
This is enough.
It's weird.
Yeah, you feeling like, what's going on, huh?
Or you realize that what you thought was real love really ain't enough for you. So yeah, that's why I don't believe in it. I just no.
Okay.
Because you have a choice there. So
what's your take, Nika?
I don't believe in it either, just because people are human and people are going to do things that piss you off or that rub you the wrong way, and shit's just going to happen. Like, shit's not gonna not happen. And like Frenchie said, like, it's like you're choosing this person. Like, you cannot choose your family, right? You can't choose your family. Sometimes you can, like, in terms of friends or people that you've adopted into your life, but in terms of like actual family, you cannot choose those people. But you can choose your friends and you can choose your partners. And with that, it just gets a little tricky because they're human, you're human, and there's gonna And depending on like what the situation is, you're going to come to a point where it's like, do I still want this? Or it's going to be like a what now moment.
Yeah.
Like in movies when, you know, the husband and wife, they're like, you can see the relationship kind of unfolding, right? Mm-hmm. And in the end, like maybe sometimes something crazy happened in the movie. Like the husband is doing fraud or whatever, and he's trying to keep up the life that they shouldn't be living anymore or whatever. And the wife is not in the know. Mm-hmm. And in the end, it's like, okay, so what do we do now? Like, are we in this together?
Yeah.
Or are one of us going to make a decision to get out of this? Or like, who's going to make the decision to be like, okay, are we going to talk about this? Or are we just going to go our separate ways? Yeah. So it's just going to come to a point where you get like, okay, so what now? Like, what now? Are we doing this or are we not doing this? Because there's no in between. You either figure it out or you get the fuck out. That's kind of all that there is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I believe in it to a certain extent.
Right.
Believe in it to a certain extent because I truly do feel like, as a testament to what you both said, right? You both have chosen each other to be in each other's life and to love one another, right? Mm-hmm. At any time that love or trust is broken, obviously,
yeah,
right,
broke, right?
Yeah.
However, in times where it's not broken, it can be pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
Of course.
Which takes me to my next question, which is: have either of you experienced unconditional love in a romantic relationship?
No.
No to you.
No.
No to you.
I said that. No.
No. We haven't. Fuck. Stop asking shit.
I have. So I feel like that's why I feel like.
Yeah.
I really do feel like it's a thing. It happens, everybody. It can happen.
Right, exactly. It can really
it's
happen.
a thing, but under specific circumstances, right? Let me see what my next question is before I go on my little tangent. It kind of goes into my next section, right? Mm-hmm. But I've experienced unconditional love with a partner. Love him to this day. Doesn't matter what happens. I'm gonna love him no matter what. However, that does not mean that I want to be with him. Mm-hmm. Doesn't not mean I really want to be with him romantically or whatever it is. But I know the love is there. Yeah. I know if at any time that person called me and needed something, I can answer the phone and something can happen. And I know the same thing rings true for me as well, right? Mm-hmm. Just because we not fucking, just because we not together, just because we have a romantic past, I know that you love me.
Yeah.
No matter what. Now, in instances where that can change, right? Because I feel like for me, the only thing that can really change that unconditional love is if you do something completely heinous.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like if you go and you know, God forbid, but if you go and you like commit sexual assault against someone of any form or whatever it is, right? Like, I'm not gonna love you no more, you know? Like,
right.
Right. But if you rob somebody, I might be like, damn, that was terrible. I don't know why you did that. You could just ask so and so for this, but it's okay. I love you, but you got to do your time. You know, like my thing is, I feel like there are certain things for me that you can't just do it willy nilly, right? Like you can't just be doing some fuck shit. Like I just stole a car today because
it's Tuesday.
I'm that nigga, right? I'm that nigga. But if you were like in a bind and you were like, I needed this, and I like it was to get to like, you know, there it has to be a reason behind it,
right?
In order for me to still love you.
Not
However,
just unorganized.
If you're doing some bullshit just to do bullshit just to hurt me, then you don't love me. You're just doing and that's the sad part is because you can unconditionally love somebody and they not do the same and do not feel the same about you or for you, right? Mm-hmm. Because my thing is if I'm sitting up here unconditionally loving you and you're sitting up here loving me with conditions because I'm letting you do what you want to do, and then finally I get to a point where I'm like, if I'm going to love you this way, then you have to love me the same way. And if I start doing what you're doing, and now all of a sudden it's well, what's wrong with me? Well, this, and that. Well, I can do this. Like, for me, that feels like, okay, wait, so I could love you under all of these circumstances that I'm dealing with, right? Mm-hmm. But the moment I do what you do,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Roma, and it's like,
they
oh
straight
shit.
up will be like, okay,
Yeah.
well, that they will be like, well, that's your decision. That
Yeah.
you chose
Sometimes,
to sit here. And,
sometimes,
yeah.
most of the time.
Most of the time, they be
Yeah.
like, well, you chose to. I mean, you did it. I wouldn't have stayed, but that was on you. Like,
Yeah, and it's like,
Yeah.
damn, bitch, wow,
Ew.
fuck me.
damn.
Thank you for letting me know that I'm a dutz. I'm like,
You know, sheesh.
right. So what I want to get to in this conversation and bringing it to a close, a lot of people do focus on finding that partner to give them unconditional love, right?
Yeah.
I think that that's it's a nice factor to bring into a relationship. However, I am always a lot more worried, and y'all can speak to this too. But I, as a partner, if I've been in something with someone for an amount of time and we obviously do love each other, right? My instinct is not love. Like, because I know you love me. I know that's there. My biggest thing is, do you still like me? That would drive me up the wall, bitch. Like, you can love me. I hear it all the time. But do you still like me? Like, do you genuinely like me? Because I can love you all day.
Yeah.
That don't mean I gotta like you. Like, my biggest thing is making sure that my partner likes me. I want you to really like me. I want you to love me too, but I really would love it if you like me. I'm not trying to be likable to you 100% all the time, 24/7, but I want you to still be in love and in like with me. Those two things together, yes, we can do it. If you just love me,
it's not enough.
it's really not enough for me.
It's
You have to love me and you
not.
have to like me too, and you have to show me
Yeah.
Yes.
that you like me.
Because you could love from a distance, but you can't like somebody from a distance.
Yeah.
You know, like liking someone is when they're in your presence. How do you really feel?
And I think people need to start focusing on that, because there are a lot of people who are in relationships who genuinely love that person because they've been with them for however many years or whatever they've been through, right?
Yeah.
But they sit up in that space with them every day like, I do not like you. I love you, but I do not like you. And for me, that's what's ruins relationships right there.
Yes.
Knowing that the love is keeping me here, or the marriage, or the whatever it is, it's keeping me here, but I do not like this person. I don't like who they've
Yeah.
become. I don't know. I don't like who they've grown into. And for me, that's what I think really does.
That's like
'Cause
the
you're-
foundation.
That's like this.
Yeah.
Bitch, you don't like me.
Yeah.
I like you still, but I don't want you to stay here if you don't like me. I don't care if you love me. I don't want you to be here if you don't like me. I can deal with everything else, but what I cannot deal with is you being in a space with me constantly and me feeling like you do not like me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That right there, like,
That hurt.
yeah. And I was recently talking to a friend about this, and he just simply shared a story about how he was in a space where him and his partner at the time were attending an event, and a lot of people at the event were complimenting him on how he looked, but it did not come from said partner.
So
Whole
annoying.
night. And that's a really big thing, right? Because for me, I feel like the person who lays eyes on this motherfucker gotta know. You gotta know.
Yeah.
I put that shit on.
Yeah.
Tell me, baby.
Yeah.
If I come downstairs and you say, "Okay, let's go," first of all, I'm staying home because I've gotten dressed.
Right.
I look good,
Right.
and you have seen me, and I know I've told you how good you look. So
Yeah.
please tell me.
That's when you start noticing all the little things that they don't do. Like, oh my God, like usually when my partner goes to Wingstop, they always get me extra lemon pepper because they know that sometimes the next day I still be wanting wings.
Little something.
Yeah, they know
Little
that
something.
I still be wanting wings, even though I had 15 last night, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And they always give me extra inch. And this time, they didn't bring me that.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought
Bitches
me...
be thinking is us. Get your shit together.
Because I could be gone. This cannot be us, and this can be me. This is me.
Oh my goodness.
The spinoff. This is me.
Oh my God. Ooh,
But yeah.
child. Yeah, though, for real.
Yeah. My last question was going to be, why do people always focus on this idea of unconditionally loving someone without even focusing on the fact that they like me?
Yeah, I think it's just we've been conditioned to think that that's like this an ideal pinnacle of a relationship. Like that's when you know it's perfect. That's when you know you're made for each other. You need that unconditional love. Like, whatever.
Yeah. But do they still like you?
Do they still like
you?
Because I understand plenty of people who are together and in some spaces and places and they don't like their person. And I'm like, wow, I can tell they don't like you.
No,
I can literally tell they do not like you.
They didn't even bring you a drink back.
Like, damn. Everybody over here done asked for a plate and this and that, and all of a sudden they just sitting there. All the husbands get up. Oh, okay, we're gonna go grab our wives and what do y'all want? And then your husband just sitting at the table still. Get your ass up and get me a drink,
Okay.
please.
A mess.
I mean, you see other people doing it, just follow suit, honey. Like the husbands are leaving the table so the wives can, and they're gonna grab our drinks and do this. So let's just do it. But yeah. Oh well. That was my Under Umbrella. Sorry.
Wow. That was great.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect timing for, Valentine's Day coming up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all we got, huh?
That's all we got for today.
Well, thank y'all so much for joining us. Happy TVU Thursday. We love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. Make sure that you follow us on all of our socials at TBU Podcast. Send us an email, theblackUmbrellaPC@gmail.com, and get into the TBU Season 6 playlist on Spotify and Apple. Leave us a review, download the episodes, and answer the Q&As down below. And we'll talk to y'all next week.
Talk to y'all next time. We love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.